everyone, it's Telly. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I am going to be installing a V-part wig that I got from the TikTok shop. So I did start off by washing my hair, conditioning it, and blow drying it and braiding it down like I was doing a sew-in. And of course I have leave out because I am doing a V-part wig that I got from Sterling, I believe. They gave me a few little knickknacks. Of course, all wig companies do. They didn't put their label on the bag, which was kind of like ghetto, but hey, it is what it is. I was going to do some free promotion, but hey. And so I got a 24-inch V-part wig, Afro Kinky straight. And honestly, this wig was so freaking thick, and I love it. It matches my hair so perfectly. So right now I'm just showing you how the hair looks as soon as I take it out of the bag that it came in. And you guys see me trying to blow dry because of course it has like these little waves and kinks that I was trying to get out, but the blow dryer didn't work. So I was just showing you guys that it didn't work. So you can try if you want to, but it didn't work for me. So now I'm just going to get into the deets of the wig. We have a couple of clips inside, which I do absolutely love because I don't have to sew it on. And then you have a couple of clip pieces on the side that attaches to ear to ear. And of course a headband and the drawstring. For my preference, I don't use the drawstring just because of the fact that it bunches up the wig, but I definitely use the strap. One thing that I did not like about this wig was the fact that it was so big. The back was literally hanging to my shoulders when I first put it on, but I did adjust it to my liking to where it wasn't that big. And plus, I don't know, I be doing some crazy stuff with my wig, so I kind of sewed a couple of tracks together to make it smaller. That's my thing. You don't have to do that, but that's what I did. So this is how it looks, and I'm gonna start flat ironing it. And I hope you guys did see that I started flat ironing on 455 degrees because it's very thick. It's like literally I blow dry my hair. And I was trying to get it as straight as possible, but of course the texture is not going to be silky straight, which is the purpose of the wig. I didn't want it super silky straight. I wanted it to look like my natural hair. And as you guys can see, I put a little heat protectant and at the roots because it was very wavy at the roots. I did a couple of passes like I would do with my real hair. And these are the ends. Of course, I'm going to cut those straggly ends off. And I did cut them off towards the end of the video when I actually did my layers, as you guys are going to see at the end. But I am going to continue to flat iron this hair to make it as flat as possible because it was pretty poofy. But I love this hair. I think next time I do get some hair, I probably get bundles instead of the wig just because I don't like the fact that the wig was so big. I like for my installs to be as flat as possible. But here's how the hair looks from the back. Again, this was 24 inches, and for reference, I am 5'4", and normally I get 24 to 26 inches all the time, and it normally touches my butt. But that's really about it with the specs of the hair. Now you guys are just gonna see me flat ironing it, and of course I am using a titanium flat iron, and I've been having that flat iron for like 6 years. So I don't know the brand, I don't know how much it costs. Just please don't ask me about the flat iron. But now I'm just going to blend in my leave out, and I'm using the Olaplex bonding oil on top. Of course, I put heat protectant on before I blow dried my hair, and I believe I used the Chi. I used Chi, and I also used the Wild Dream Coat for humidity because I do work out. But now I'm just going to press out my roots and flat iron my hair to make sure that it blends. And honestly, I would say that I didn't have to really flat iron it on high heat. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm turning it down. I think I turned it down to at least 430. And for my pressing comb, I didn't turn it up on high heat because I wanted it to blend like that. Like that, honestly, you can't tell. Like, maybe I'm just being a little biased because it's my video, but I can't tell. And some people can't tell in person either. It honestly blends so well with my natural hair. But yes, I'm just gonna flat iron it and make sure that it is straight. I made sure to show you guys the blend. I hope that you guys can honestly see that, but now I'm just playing in my hair at this point because I loved it so much. I am going to use this Eben hairspray to kind of lay down my flyaways with a round brush just to make sure it is flat as possible. And I'm going to take 2 little clips to make sure that my leave out is staying in place and blending. Also, I didn't show it in the video because I didn't notice, but after I was done with my hair, I noticed that my real hair was a little bit lighter than the wig. So I did have some spray, some darkened dye spray. I don't know what it's called, but it's normally like spray that I put on my wigs to define my part. But I just sprayed a little bit on my leave out to make sure that it was the same color and it blended so perfectly. So now when I wash my leave out for my wigs, I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to put that spray on top. And now I'm just cutting a little light layers. I'm taking it from maybe my chin area all the way down. And you guys, don't make the same mistake that I made. I forgot to take my clip out for the other side just to make sure that it's even, but I noticed that while I was cutting. I said, oh my goodness, let me take out this clip to make sure my hair isn't even when I am cutting my layers. So there, the clip is gone. And now I'm just kind of just playing with it, just kind of seeing how I want to style it. I did kind of bump the ends a little bit. The hair was, I would say it wasn't cooperating all the way, like, you know, when you bump the ends or maybe some silky straight hair. I think that it was just very thick, so it was just hard, but eventually, like, you just gotta basically curl the ends to get that bump. And that's really about it, you guys. I love this hair. I feel like I didn't say that like 10 times in this video, but that's really about it. It's so flowy, so thick. I would recommend, if you have 4C 4B hair, make sure you get you a Afro Kinky straight V-part wig. And of course, the look is not done unless my edges are laid. And I did use the Kiss edge control. That's my favorite edge control, by the way. So I did that real quick, and yeah, that's about it. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more hair videos coming soon. Bye. If I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. I hope you're responsible. Oh, you gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. If I let this go.